This will be the fourth plane that I have seen all day. One actually put out a tail. The other three have done this. This is the third one of the four. One put out a tail, was facing the west. These are the shiny guys. They're not doing anything. They're not putting out anything. I'll be real honest. I am surprised. I'm surprised beyond belief. All right. My tripod is not wanting to work with me today for some reason. So I don't know why. It's just wanting to mess around. So I think we're going to get this. I believe this is Moon Part 2, March 13th, 2019, 4:30 p.m. I literally have to hold it on here. It's not, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I got the threads on loose, but it's just wiggling everywhere. You guys are all going to have to bear with me. I'll get it down better for the later ones. But yeah, I'm surprised. This Monday, no chemtrails. Tuesday, chemtrails on the 12th. Today's Wednesday, no chemtrails. One light sprayer, that was it. This has pretty much been a record of being clean blue sky. And it's really not blue. It's actually kind of like an off white in a way. But apologies for the shaking and the wind. All right, everybody be safe out there. Peace out. See if we can get this thing. We have a flyer going right by that thing. I'm trying to follow it, but it is making no noise, and it just veered slightly to the left. It's almost gone. That's insane. Could be a military drone. That's Cirrus. Let's see if we can get the belt. I got it yesterday. I just can't. For some reason, I just cannot visually get it. How's this? There's that, the bottom of the foot. Trying to get Orion's belt. So, let's go back to where we were. The moon. Alright. I am going to leave that right there. Hopefully it stays away. March 13th, 2019, 8:04 p.m. We're visually watching the moon. I believe this might only be part 2. I don't think I got a chance to do part 2 earlier, so I'm doing part 2 at night. When I went back to look, I sure did capture the Orion's belt. I can't seem to visually see it with my eyes through the little peephole. So I don't know. And I tried the LCD screen, and it's real. I'll be real honest. It's more of a hassle than what it's worth. So I believe this is Moon Part 2. And yesterday I also did catch the Little Dipper. It was just very difficult to see also. It's just for some reason it just doesn't want to stand out. But hopefully we'll see what happens that if that little dot that flew by that other star up there, that's a star that would be, if you're staring at Sirius, I'm facing south from Central Valley, California. I'm looking directly south, seeing the star Sirius, which I believe it's a binary star system, if I'm not mistaken. It would be the next brightest star, which is, if I put my hand in front of my face, it's thumb and pinky, 2 hand lengths away to the 11 o'clock position, probably the 10:30 to 11 o'clock position. To my left, of course, looking at a clock. So if I was looking south and looking at a clock, it would be to the 10:30, 11 o'clock position. There was a star right there. Well, this thing came right by Orion's belt before I had a chance, and then when I finally did zoom in on Sirius, it went right above it and then just hung a left, which for my vantage point was, it was headed southeast. All of a sudden it hung a left and it started to head northeast. That's why it swung up to that upper star that I focused in on. But again, I can't say focused in because it would be a pre-focus. So I'm gonna save the rest of this time. I'm talking your guys' ear off. I don't know how I missed the moon. I don't know what happened there. Somehow the moon just faded away. All right, that's a new one on me. This is my tripod slipping again. I'm going to see how this one turns out. Apologies. I will do better on the next one. So let's see if I can get the little dipper. I'm hoping that I'm catching it. I might be, I might not be. Well, apologies guys, rambling on. I was just staring up there. I was not even paying attention to that. And the moon slipped away from me. Alright, well that is Sirius right there. So everybody be safe out there. And I'll get a longer shot of this one. Peace out. Alright. I'm just going to finish this up. Hopefully it doesn't mess up on me this time. I'm just going to call this one Moon Part 3. Continuation from Part 2. It is March 13th, 2019, 8:09 p.m. For some reason, I'm going to keep an eye on it now. For some reason, either I bumped it or I just didn't tighten it. It started to slowly creep. The first one was on the roof in the daytime. The second one that I just got done doing was on the ground level. This one is also on the ground level. So we're in between the garage and the barn. It's less windy and I got a better view of the moon right here. So that's all I can get for right now. Apologies for the first one. I'll make it up on Part 4. I'll try to go along full card. Alright everybody, be safe out there and peace out. It's pretty bright. It's the best I can get. March 13th. 2019, 10:54 p.m. This is going to be the last moon for tonight. I'm going to keep an eye on it this time, make sure that my tripod's not loosening up. Been having issues. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to, I haven't got a chance to go back yet and look, because I'm making right now the videos from the morning with the sunrises and everything, and I'm already halfway through, and I'm getting the ones in the afternoon, and then next I'm going to make the ones of the sunset. Then I'm going to get to the moons. But there was one that I got, let me double check, yeah, we're still on, and there was something that went right by Ceres, the twin stars, and it flew right by another star that's like a little bit, like, I think I explained it was like if I was staring south, and Ceres was dead on south, but to the 10:30, 11 o'clock position there was another star that's kind of reddish orange. No way I can explain it. Might have looked almost like a Jupiter, but it was a star. Anyway, make a long story short, there was a light, a ball of light just flying through the air, and it was headed southeast, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere it just cut and started to head more east northeast, if that makes any sense. Kind of like almost it just hoofed a left and started going up to northeast instead of going southeast, and made no noise, had no flashing lights. It's just a round red ball, and I need to go back and check and then when I realized I was talking about it like I'm talking right now, and I need to check again, yeah, the camera had slipped and the moon had moved. So yeah, go figure on that one. The moon slipped with the camera, but yeah, that red dot just like flew by, and it really, well, I can't call it a dot. It was a light source, and it went by very, very, very like quickly compared to a normal plane, and the way that it maneuvered was nothing like I've ever seen before at night. And I've only caught that like a handful of times. I could count it just in one hand, and a couple times I just, no big deal, might have been a drone or something secret that they got, but for me to see it up to about 5 times now, and they all look the same. They're kind of almost reddish in color, like a reddish orange, and they just go through the air like, I can only speculate what they are, but they make no noise for propulsion whatsoever, not even a flashing light like a plane. So we got here, good old helicopter. See, that's flashing, and that was close up. So there's Sirius. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. I believe I'm catching them. It looks like I can see them. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, that's Orion's belt. And I go to my barn, and I go straight up. And there is the moon. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys the benefit of watching this a little bit more, because the last one, the camera slipped. My tripod wasn't tightened all the way, and the tilt that goes up and down was just slowly just creeping, and when I looked, the moon was already at the bottom. So yeah, the moon is really bright tonight. It's giving off it seems to be giving off feedback through the little peephole, but time will tell when I go back in and when I'm ready to make the movie. I'll look at it. Apologies if it's poor quality. The camera only does 480, but you guys know how YouTube is. Once they get a hold of it, they do what they want. If they don't like their content that I put on there, they'll dumb it down and it'll look like 280 or 250 or 260 or whatever it is. It's in the 200s. It really looks grainy. I've actually gone back and watched my videos and I'm like, they don't even look like that when I'm recording them and I play them back on my television screen anyway from the computer. It looks so clear and so awesome, and it's like I go to post it and then I'll just happen to one time just watch one and look at it and I'm just depressed, just going, you gotta be kidding me, guys. Anyway, talk y'all's ear off. Sorry about that. Should be enjoying the moon. I got some more still shots of this one. Whichever one's come in the clearest, because lately I've been just like shooting pictures, forgetting to just push the button and let go of it. And I got my hand on the camera and it's like I tremble just a little bit, you know, and it makes the picture blurry. I've caught a couple times where the moon looked like double. So, all right, everybody be safe out there. Have yourselves a good one, and I'll talk back at you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, see what happens. It'd be nice to have another day like this. Oh, and I did capture, I thought today would be a clear day. I caught I believe three of them. I caught